Morning guys, how are you all today? So it is Friday, thank God it's Friday, and I've got to say I'm really looking forward for this week to come to an end. It's been an absolutely chaotic week, absolutely crazy. I've got to say though, it was nice for Babs to have come yesterday, my housekeeper. I keep going to call her cleaner, but she gets the right ump, so housekeeper. My house is beautifully clean, as you can see, spectacularly so. The surfaces are all nice and shiny, which is very, very important to me. Very sad, I know, but very important. And also, all of the cardboard boxes that build up during the week from my deliveries, Babs takes them home because her kind of waste disposal, if you like, or recycling, or however it works out, is significantly better than mine here. So luckily, Babs takes all of my boxes, and you guys know how many boxes I get during the week. They all stack up over in that corner, and takes them all home. So it's always a nice touch to kind of get rid of them as well. And it's a bit of a funny one actually, those cardboard boxes. And I know this is a ridiculous conversation to have, but you know, you get these deliveries, and they're packaged so well now by the likes of Amazon that it's like, man, how, you know, what are you meant to do with all of these boxes? Now, we seem to have a lot of waste as it is from just stuff, and we just don't have enough room in our bins to actually get rid of these things. So if it wasn't for Babs, I'd probably have to go to the waste disposal site, the dump, every single week and get rid of the bloody things. So I'm really happy that Babs is actually able to take those away, because I would kind of be screwed otherwise. But I don't know, maybe what do you guys do about getting rid of all that kind of stuff? Because it is a real pain in the backside. The other thing is as well, not so many likes on yesterday's video with Tash and Jade, only 400. Every day before that we've been getting nearly 1,000. So please do continue to hit that like button. And like I say, if we can get a few over 1,000, then I'm going to do some crazy giveaway. And sorry by the way, I'm not I'm making a cup of tea at the same time. Oh shit, and I nearly just overfilled it. In fact, I did overfill it. So that's why I keep kind of looking away at the camera. But I'm just trying to think what I was going to talk to you guys about. I was thinking about getting my car wrapped for a couple of reasons. Obviously, one being that you get a brand new colour, which would be quite cool. And secondly, because it just kind of protects the paintwork as well. And you can have some really cool stuff done. And I was seriously considering about it. Well, I am still seriously considering it. I don't know if any of you guys maybe know anyone who does the car wrapping stuff. Or maybe some of you guys have had your car wrapped. How does it come out? I mean, is it just as good? Are all of the door seals done perfectly and everything else? Or is it kind of not quite so good as a paint job? You guys let me know. I'll be really interested to hear what your feedback is, and ideas on colours as well. Now, there is obviously the kind of boring sort of white or matte black, which would both look absolutely epic, but I was thinking something more like yellow or gold. I don't know. You guys let me know if I'm being a wanker in the comments, and let me know what your thoughts are on car wrap.
Bitches, we have got a couple of the super special, super professional, incredible video quality vlog unboxings. That was an intro and a half, and so skillfully done as well. So let's get these open and see what we've got. So this one, first of all, no idea what this is, and again, apologies for the kind of dodgy way in which I'm filming this, because doing this one hand is highly complex, and in fact takes only someone with my ninja training to be able to do it. Obviously, if you guys attempted to do this one-handed, you just wouldn't be able to do it because you don't have the ninja training that I do. So don't try it at home, because you will just feel like a complete failure when you can't do it. And luckily there was nothing sensitive at the top of that box, because my ninja training would have instantly chopped it in half. Now, what I don't have the training for, and what I would like the training for, is how to get this out without making a complete fucking mess everywhere with these bloody things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. See that? See the skill involved with that? magical fucking powers. And here we go. And this time it's a new camera, but this one is an outdoor one. So I'll show you the model number. I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a wide angle. And there you go. And I'll show you a big fucking mess on the floor. But there you go. That is my new outside camera, or one of them anyway. And then next up we have this package here. I've got to say as well, DPD should be commended on the ability they have to be able to literally follow the driver step by step and see how far away he is from you within about sort of 10 to 15 minutes. Everyone should use DPD purely because of that fact. I think it's great, and I think everyone else should be made to come up to scratch with the same facility. Now this one's going to be even more difficult to open, even with my special ninja training. So what I'm going to do is wait there a sec. I'm going to put the phone down, wait. Oh my god, it's gone black! Everything's gone black, I cannot fucking see! Right, there we go. I've opened this bit up. And still I can't get into it, wait there. And there we go. And it is more budget clothing from this company. Now first up, I've got a navy blue hoodie. And I've gone through this before. You can get these for a very minimal amount of money. So there we go. There's one of them. And I'll show you the kind of model number again if you like. So these are Gildan Heavy Blend. I get these from a company that I think is called Cotton Print. So just Google Cotton Print and you'll be able to get them. But I'll guarantee these things are globally available. And they're like £5 each. That's about $8 for a sweatshirt, hoodie. So, and they're actually quite good quality as well. And I've also got this one, which is the same, but is urine colour. So, because I feel the need to walk around looking like a pint of piss, I have got this one in yellow as well. Drastic mess on the floor. And let me just check this delivery now. Hang on, wait there, I've got to hide the address. Yeah, so it's cottonprint.co.uk. And that is Adam's Ninja fashion show to an end. So it is lunchtime. It's bang on, what is it, about nearly 2 o'clock. And I have seen a advert on Gumtree for some second-hand lenses that I really like the look of, so I've just arranged with the guy to go and meet him quickly and have a look at these lenses. I'm absolutely addicted to anything kind of photography. I absolutely love it, and videography as well, I guess. But some of these lenses that are out there that I really want, I don't really want to pay brand new prices for them because I don't use them as much as like a professional would doing it every single day. But I do like to have the option, and I do like to kind of spend some of my own free time just wandering different places with all sorts of different lenses and whatnot. So hopefully I might be able to grab myself a bargain. And thanks, by the way, for all of your responses this morning on my little kind of I guess you could call it a rant. I don't think it was actually a rant. I think it was just me putting my point across situation. But you know, you could consider it a rant, and it was get yourself a pint of man the fuck up video. So if you haven't seen that, please do check it out, because I think it's quite an important one to watch. I think it touches quite a few people's lives, whether it be you or your friends, siblings, children, whatever it might be. So check that video out anyway, and I will let you know how I get on with my lenses. Well, that was a total waste of time. The guy was advertising stuff that he just didn't have. Like, I think he just didn't understand like photography, and he was just claiming to have a whole bunch of stuff that when it came down to it, he just didn't have at all. So I've totally wasted like half an hour out of my life going down there. The minute I turned up and saw the camera that the guy was using, I knew that like he definitely did not have the lenses that he was advertising. So oh well, shit happens. I did give him some indicators as to what he should probably advertise them as, because otherwise at some stage he is going to get in a little bit of bother with somebody for kind of bullshitting. But anyway, bring me down, bring me down, I said,
Morning, folks. Now, this is going to be a 2-day vlog because I put up my kind of rant video yesterday, and the feedback that I've got from that was absolutely phenomenal. Marquez MKBHD commented on it, Chris Perillo, so it really did kind of get the desired effect, and thank you all for all of your feedback on that one. I really do appreciate it. So, because of that video, this video is going to be yesterday and today, if that makes sense. So, put the kettle on. What was I going to say to you guys? Oh yeah, a couple of things. So first up, I got up this morning, I was kind of looking at the Bitcoin prices over the last sort of couple of months, and considering that one of the exchanges, what is considered to be the biggest exchange, MT Gox, completely just failed and took everyone's money, and the price of Bitcoin has gone up since that event is absolutely incredible. That is insane. If that had happened to, can you imagine if one of the main exchanges of currency just went down, the effect it would have on everything else, especially if it just took everyone's money. And yet Bitcoin just continues to grow. It's phenomenal, really, because it means that there must be a serious desire in people to want Bitcoin to thrive, because anything else, everyone would have just bailed immediately. You know, if that was a business or something and it was to do with shares, I mean, people would just have bowed in a heartbeat. But Bitcoin continues to just go up in price. It's ridiculous. So that's pretty cool though at the same time. But it does make you wonder what the future of currencies is when there's such a strong backing for cryptocurrency that you can see with Bitcoin. I mean, it's just insane the way that has all worked out. Also this morning I've got some people coming to pick up my old desk. Do you remember my old desk with the two kind of levels? It was like a sort of a musician's desk, really, and it was called a Quick Lock Z600, I think it's called, if you want to have a look at it. And it was a great desk. I had it for so many years and it served its purpose perfectly. But I put it on eBay because I thought, you know, I've got to stop hoarding everything. I've got this desk sitting in the garage just doing nothing. Someone else should enjoy it and I should make some money off of it, really. And I managed to sell it for £200. So that's pretty incredible, really, considering that I think it cost sort of £600 new, and that was about 8, 9, 10 years ago. So that's pretty incredible. So they're coming to pick that up this morning, and I've got to go out and just sort of get it all set up in the garage and make sure I've got all the bits and stuff before they leave. So that is that. And then also this morning I'm going to be watching some of my favourite TV shows. Saturday mornings are awesome because my kettle's boiled. No, not because my kettle's boiled, but my kettle has boiled. Saturday mornings are awesome because we get 3 of my favourite TV shows: Banshee, Helix and Hannibal, because they air on a Friday night in the States, so I get them on a Saturday morning. And there's a new TV show as well that I really liked the pilot of, which is called The Red Road, and that comes out as well on a Friday night, so pick it up on a Saturday morning. Why is there never any tea bags in the tea bag pot? I always have to go in the cupboard and get some. But really I should get the box out of the cupboard and fill up the tea jar, but I can't be bothered. So anyway, that is that. And that is pretty much it from me this morning. It's going to be a nice day today because Jade's off work. Jade's never off work on Saturdays, but she is today. So hopefully we'll end up doing something reasonably fun. And we went out last night and bought Jade's wedding ring. So Jade now has her wedding ring, which is good because that's off my mind now. I don't have to think about that anymore. And yeah, like I say, Jade's off work today, so that's pretty cool. I tell you what, you know, I should never really do this vlog when I'm making tea because I really struggle to do 2 things at the same time. If I was a woman, this would come easily to me, but for a man, this is nigh on impossible, talking to you guys and making a cup of tea at the same time. I've got quite good with my ers and stuff and not saying the same words over and over again, I think. But when I'm making a cup of tea, I'm like, yeah, and I can't concentrate on everything at the same time. So yeah, Jade's off work today. It's a Saturday. That's nice. And tonight, her and all of her friends from work are all going out on the town because Tasha, who you guys have met before in one of the AJ shows, is leaving that she's going travelling with one of my best friends, my best man, Ben. So she's leaving work, and then at the end of March they're going to the States for 3 or 4 months, the States and Canada. So that is pretty much my day. Hopefully we will get some footage a little bit later on for you guys, but I will be back with you a little bit later. Have a great weekend. So I've just finished tidying up my desk because it's been sitting in the garage. It got all kind of dusty, so I've had the Dettol on the case cleaning it all up. I mean, I guess because you're selling it, you don't really need to sort of clean it all up. And there's the legs there. Look at my junkyard garage. Look at that. It's quite a big garage actually, but it's just full of junk. It's quite a lot of space, but at the back it's just all junk. But I'm just about to put another load into Jade's car and take it to the dump or the refuse place, whatever you guys call it in other countries. So yeah, so the desk is all completely clean and ready to be picked up. I'll be sad to see it go, but aren't I always? I know what I remembered to say to you guys now. In fact, Jade and I have just been to the dump and dropped off all of the, well, not all of, but some more shit out of our garage. So that's good. And I'm just looking out here in my garden, and a couple of houses along reminded me of something that I was going to say to you guys. So the other day, if you remember, I jet washed my backyard, garden, sorry, and sprayed it all out to get all of the kind of moss and stuff off the concrete, and just sort of tidy it up in general. And I said to Jade the other day, I was like, that would be such a good little business if you just got a jet wash, put some leaflets around different areas, and said that you would come and kind of jet wash people's gardens, walls, houses, cars, whatever it may be, and just charge, you know, £20 an hour or £10 an hour, whatever, you know, whatever you can kind of justify. I thought that would be just such a good little business, because I would have paid someone £50–60, maybe even more than that, to just come and blitz my garden with a jet wash. And lo and behold, a couple of days later, just a couple of houses down, there's a couple of Albanians down there doing exactly that. And good initiative on them. It would take an Albanian to come up with such a genius idea that I thought of. So yeah, that is a great little business idea there from me that people should actually take up on. I never think there's an excuse for people to be out of work. There's always something that you can apply yourself to, come up with a little idea, and if you put enough effort behind it, you'll make money. You will out of anything. So yeah, that's my little business idea of the day. Let me take these off. No, I won't. I can't remember if I've already told you guys that we're going to see the new 300 today. Rise of Empires, is it? Or Rise of Nations, or something like that. I absolutely loved the first one with all of the fake six-packs and stuff. It was just an awesome film, right up my street. And Jade enjoyed it as well for the obvious reasons. And today we're going to go and watch the new one in Bluewater in the middle of the day, which is strange because I don't normally go to the cinema in the daytime. I normally go in the evening, obviously. But today we're going in the daytime, so we're going to head over to Bluewater, grab some lunch, go watch the new 300. And I'm still waiting for this guy to pick up the desk. He was meant to be here at 10:30. It's now 11. He said he got stuck in traffic, so I was like, right, fuck you, I'm going to get my car cleaned. Being that I got up like crazy early not crazy early, but I got up early specifically to go and clean that desk up and get it ready for when he came. It was a bit annoying that he's now late, but I guess these things can't be helped. Although, me personally, I would have the decency to plan for these things, but anyway. That's just a little bugbear of mine, people being late. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just at the car wash now. Milliam's going to give my car a good clean over, and then I will be heading back home. Hopefully the guy will be there ready to pick the desk up, and then Jade and I can head off out to Bluewater and have a lovely day. The weather's looking kind of nice as well. In fact, it's crazy sunny. Look, you can see. Look how blown out my hand gets in the sun. That's why I got these on. Not because I think I look cool, even though I do. So we are on our way to Bluewater to go and watch 300, as I explained to you guys earlier. The car is nice and clean, and I've got this kind of wind deflector thing that just clips in, and it makes such a big difference. Like, there's no wind or anything inside the cabin now at all. And when you put like the heating on, for example, like it works almost as if it would if you had the roof up. So it's a pretty cool little addition there to the motor vehicle. And Jade, bless her cotton socks, thinks that
she is living in Antarctic or something, or she thinks that instead of going to the cinema,
my hair flies away.
she thinks
just
instead of
shaved
going
all
to
my
the
hair
cinema
out.
that we're going to build a fucking igloo or something.
Shut up.
So, as you guys know, we went to see the second part of 300 or 300 Part 2 or whatever you want to call it, Rise of Nations or something, and it was really quite shit, if I'm honest. It wasn't the best at all. I was really looking forward to it, and it was just really quite slow and boring, and then as it sort of picked up right at the end, it ended. So very disappointed, because I absolutely loved the first one, and I really thought that the second one was going to be equally as good, or even as half as decent, and it just wasn't. It was just really quite bad. So that was very disappointing, and now we are on our way home. But I'm going to wrap this up now for today, and I will be back with you guys tomorrow. Have a great weekend.